I already made a mistake. Anyway. Hi, Peace. How are you doing? It's okay that you're lurking. This isn't really a normal stream, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But, I got my 3D model and I just wanted to show it off and talk. Hi Alexis, how are you? I can actually see the YouTube chat. I constantly ignore that. But yeah. Whoops. It's hard to make it look like it's looking at the screen. How are you doing? I'm so glad I could renew my license today. Like your driver's license? What did you need to renew it for? Here, hold on a second. I gotta do something. I'm good. I need this for. I turned it off. Oh, your driver's license expired, and you waited until the last minute. Jeez, that's bad. That's bad. I've done it before, but that's bad. And I'm good, Alexis. There we go. There it is. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, I'm back. It's funny that I like. I can treat like it's got my stupid, my stupid pajamas that I made, and my big huge wings. I don't know how I'm gonna stream with them. Like, does that take up enough of the screen? Oh, my hair is going through it. They used the exact artwork that I made for the pajamas. And I think it's hilarious. And look, I can rotate the whole way around. I can sit and watch what we're watching together. I think that's really funny. But they didn't send me the letter to renew it online because I moved. Oh no! I think mine is wrong button. This one. Hi Kagami! I think that mine was going to expire this year, but because I moved states and got a new one, I don't have to worry about it. I don't know, and like my my picture looks so bad. Hi Jody! Aw, thank you! This is my pajama model. This is what I got made for Skyward Sword, and it's supposed to have hand tracking. But I need to get Warudo and maybe a better camera. So, but it's got Bijou on it, and it's got my pajama pants that my mom gave me for Christmas that made me laugh really hard. I was only on the front. Hi Brandon, how are you? But you Majora have got a new model. Yeah, she debuted hers today, and I was like, whoop, wrong button. I was like, you too, Majora? You too? You had to. Like, Luke messaged me today and he was like, I finished her model, and I was like, oh, you started it yesterday, but okay. Okay. A lot of stuff still to figure out. Yeah, I mean, Skyward Sword's not gonna happen just yet because I need more stuff, but the face tracking is like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, I'm really happy with it. Also, I don't know what that shadow is. But, I mean, Luke worked that. Like, yeah, Luke is, like, insanely fast. Half the artwork that I get from Luke, like, I paid him at 8 o'clock in the morning for Hot Blue's reference sheet. Okay, like 8 a.m. and I don't know what time that is where he's from, but 8 o'clock in the fucking morning, and before the end of the night, he had it done, and it was a 3-view fucking reference sheet. Like, what the hell? Like, I wonder if I move the shadow. Hi, Spectre! Maybe it'll look better. I don't know. But yeah, Luke is an art god. To put it lightly. No, wrong button. I'm learning still. I didn't play around with it too much. This is my pajama outfit. Which I think it looks cute and relaxed, and we got off the shoulder because I always wear shirts that are too big for me. But yeah. And I could show you the other surprise that I was keeping not really secret. But like, this isn't like my official 3.0 debut, but this has my 3.0 wings and eyes and hair and head wings. I want to save that actual debut for when Smooth is finished with my 2D rigging, because yeah, that's gonna have so much going on. It's gonna need a whole thing. But I don't know. But yeah, Luke did a model in 9 hours. He drew it and rigged it in 9 hours. Like, he's crazy. I don't know how you get to be that fast. But I don't know. I can show. I have goofy expressions on this. Like, I can cry, but I don't think I'll remember to hit the buttons. And then terrified. And then this angry face. I don't know. I think they're funny. That's the only thing to show on this one. I don't have the hand tracking working because I found out that I don't need my fucking camera plugged in for the tracking to work, so that's what I cared about. The hand tracking, I need the camera plugged in, but then I can't play like games and stuff. Hi, Pokemon Gym Leader, remember you had a gym match? And then you made a video. Yeah, hi, I'm sad. You beat up my birds. I could make a Pokemon gym team. You can see if you can beat it then. I'll still be sad about it. At least the gyms aren't like Nuzlockes. I thought you killed my Pokemon. Hi, Dusk! I'm 3D. In 3D. We can hang out together and watch my. I think I'm gonna stream like this. And I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna like watch the stream with you. Oh no, she's 3D. She wrote enough dimensions to strangle us. Yes, exactly. I just realized that it's... Okay. I just realized that I had two texts going at the same time. But yeah, I got this 3D model for Skyward Sword because I wanted you to see how stupid I am with the remotes, but I gotta get the hand tracking working to a place that I like it. And it's not currently. It's okay, Arnold. You can beat up my Pokemon team if it progresses your playthrough. It's fine. I'll just go out and collect more birds. My hair is so long. I think it's actually longer in the 2D. I won't point out the obvious thing that I would normally point out. Do you want to see the other one? Should I spoil it? I'm not gonna be using it, but I can show it to you. It's top secret though, just between us. We'll see, we'll see. We can keep a secret. How much of a secret? For how long? I love the eye. Like, I asked my model mama for, like, white eyes, and oh my god. These are, like, the actual artwork, I think. Like... Remind me. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I've been told that. I think it's the shape of my head wings. Or I look like that demon lady from Anime Overlord or whatever. Seconds at a time. What? What? We'll forget immediately. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, ready? This is Tip Top Secret. And I'm having a debut for this one in 2D, either at the end of this year or later. But like, look, I got a cool little halo, and it's metal. Albedo, yeah, I've been told that I'm reminiscent of her. And then I got a crown, because I'm I don't know. Yeah, redacted. What? I don't know, this is goofy. I got this cool pauldron. It's all shiny. I'm covered in metal. I love this model so much. I'm so happy. It's like the eye shield of a night. Yeah, it actually will in my 2D cover my eyes. So, I have a whole bunch more toggles on the 2D that we'll see. Which, I'm so excited for it, but at the same time, I still have to save up money for it. I gotta pay Smooth to do it. Gotta protect your eyes from cat's nonsense. Yeah, I got a metal visor. And I've got a blindfold. I gotta be completely blind to the shit that chat says so that I don't feel sad. But that's what I was looking for. Yeah! Yeah. Are you a Digimon like Angel Woman? No, I'm an Astral Crow. I am, I don't know. I haven't really figured out my lore. But I'm a bird. I'm a crow that got forced to turn into a human. Look at my big sleeves! They're huge. I had to get a thing to cover my thighs. And I got cool stockings and pretty silver shoes. And like what's cool is I can rotate all the way around and you can see the skirt. But this is my 3.0 design, which I'm really excited for the 2D model. You can rotate and stare at chat disapprovingly. Nice geographical physics. Thank you. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can. I gotta look weird. I can't fully turn around. Hold on. What are you looking at? She's looking at us, she'll eat us? What? Yeah. I will. I'm hungry. I like how much, like, I can move around and it follows me. Or it tracks it. Thank you. They got the color of my mouth right the first time. Hi, Luke! It looks so good. This is not the one I'm supposed to be showing. But thanks, Luke. We were talking about how crazy you are for finishing a model in 9 hours. My neck kind of. I won't be using this one. I'll be using my my pajama one, because this model isn't. I mean, this is like. I just don't want to. Don't eat us, bird lady. Why not? What's the problem with that? I'm hungry. You don't want to feed me? I think that model took me like 30 hours. Oh. We'll feed you candies. Do you know my favorite candy? I'm probably Hawk. Hawk won't feed me. He'll give me like mac and cheese like once a week and be like, that's enough. That's all you need. I'm hungry. I don't know. My work feeds me twice a week and I get Starbucks twice a week. I love Starbucks. Although today they sent out a text, chocolate covered cherries. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I really consider them candy, but they're my favorite chocolate. You cannot eat me, I have so much to live for to beautiful word. Yeah, okay, I guess. You beat my Pokemon team, so you can have it. You can live. You're too cute. I get cute aggression a lot. So, I don't think that being cute will save you from me. I'll, like, squish you, pick you up and squeeze you until your eyes pop out. That's not concerning at all. But yeah. Well, 30, well, you did a bunch of toggles on that one, Luke, so that makes sense to why it took you 30 hours versus 9. Someone else should handle negotiation by making it worse. Exactly. I think though, like, correct size perspective, I'm like this big. Oh! 25 streams! Hi, Rads! I'm like, I love that it rotates on the screen. It's like you're selecting a character. You are pretty. I can't like make it look a specific. I can't remember which way I'm supposed to be looking. Yeah. But this is actually my Valkyrie design that I've had since December of last year, and I have almost everything ready for the 2.0 debut except the model itself, the panels, and 2 animated screens. And well, actually, there's a lot that's not done because the overlays are going to be animated, and everything's going to be animated. I like my stuff to be sparkly and to move around because it makes me happy. Bird mantra of the day is we will not throw hands with the doctors. I feel that. I had one that got a little bit upset with me because something got denied because the insurance wanted them to try the infusion first. And I was like, it's the same medication. How long have you been streaming, Bird Lady? What made you be a VTuber? I have been streaming since 2023, I think. I don't remember. I've been streaming as I think 2023 for Crow. And like last August would have been my 2-year anniversary as Crow, and this August will be the 3 years. But I love art, and I love spending money on art, so that's like being a VTuber means I actually use the artwork. So that's why. I don't know why I'm streaming. I have social anxiety, and I'm not good at games. But here we are, 3 years of it. I'll complete a game this year, I promise. And yeah, the insurances can definitely be jerks. I want to throw hands with one that... Oh, I forgot to send that. I gotta send a denial in, because it... it was really stupid. And I sent it in an authorization for a loading dose, and they were like, they can't take that much medication. I'm like, that's standard. That's like they're supposed to. It's not about being good, just about having fun. Yeah, you're right. And that's what I was telling my friend yesterday, because they were like having a meltdown about streaming, and they were like, I don't know if getting new art and stuff is like the right idea. Like, what am I doing? And I'm like, you're supposed to be streaming for fun. You seem like a cool bird lady. I'm glad I subscribed to you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm cool. But like, I had to tell him, I was like, we all gotta keep it in our heads that none of us are gonna be the next Shy Lily, and that we just need to stream for fun. Like, I don't know. I feel like all of us put pressure on ourselves to do better and to be better, and like, that's fine, but if it's to the point where you're not happy, then you're making your hobby like too much. I'll be the next Shy Lily. I believe in myself. I believe in you, Dusk. You can do it. I just think if you're telling yourself I have to be that big or it's not worth it, then you're doing it for the wrong reason, you know? Cheens. I don't have Biju on this model. I'm sad. But I did request to find out how much it would be to add starlings to my 3.0 2D model. And we'll see about how that's going to be animated, but I want to add more of those to my stream so that you guys actually know that you're not Biju. You are... you're the little birds. I don't know. I kind of have to tell myself every couple of days that I am supposed to be doing this for fun. It's nothing serious. I'm not in this to be a huge streamer. I can't even bring myself to stream some weekends. So, like, I get it. I don't know. I'm just here for the artwork. But on Sunday, we're gonna be starting Resident Evil 4, and I'm low-key kinda scared. Because I don't do horror or gore or anything like that, but like, I'm gonna play it. We're gonna do it. I just don't know which model I'm gonna use. We'll find out. I don't really have anything to show. We could talk more. I can be in your face. My favorite thing is to be as close as possible. Am I looking into your soul? Did you eat dinner? Did you eat your food? Are we gonna hang out and watch a movie later? Or are you gonna, like, blow me off and play more games? Girlfriend, see? I said hang out later, or blow me off and play games, and Haku appears. So, like, if we set up one of those little, like, what is it? Pentagons, where you, like, try to summon a demon, but for, like, Haku, you gotta put down, like, play video games, ignore girlfriend, room way too warm. What are some other things? It'll summon a Haku, is what I'm saying. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. Yeah! I stare. I really enjoy staring at a being this close. I actually have issues with eye contact, and I feel like it's really embarrassing when people notice it makes me even more self-conscious about the fact that I can't keep eye contact. I don't know. But yeah. I hope it bothers you, because it bothers me. I am not normal. The only eye contact you'll ever do because she's too short. Dude, I tried to complain to my boss today about short jokes because my coworker made a short joke about me, and I went over to her and I was like, he won't stop. Yeah, I was just joking. Like, I complain all the time, and she said, well, he's not wrong, and I was like, what are you talking about? You're like 2 inches taller than me, and she said those 2 inches make a fucking difference. And just... Stop making short jokes. End of story. But anyway, I didn't get resolved. He still makes short jokes. I'm gonna throw hot glue out a window. And he'll like it, because he's into that shit. I'm gonna switch back over to the other one. Because I don't like giving away... Whoop, wrong button. Ah! What? Wrong button. Don't get short with me. I'm gonna walk out of here shortly. I'll do everything. Reminds me of a quote from a character named Frieza because you're 2 inches taller in the anime. If I was... I'm thinking. I lost my train of thought. 5 inches taller, I would be happy. I don't want to be like super tall, but I would like to be like a normal height. At least I'm like decently proportioned and not like funny. So I might not make teeth anymore. Did you get the job that you wanted? Are you getting free of the position? Whoops, wrong button. I wish that I could move my hands. I feel very... At least I can rotate my face this far. Like, that's cool. And you can still see that I'm yapping. And it's accurate to my reference sheet. I will keep calling you short. Everybody is short to you. You are fucking 6'7". Your height is a meme. Little doorstop. You know what? Might end up being a data entry gremlin. Are you making a joke? Are you serious? And hot glue. Fuck you. I'm not a doorstop. No, the mortuary turned me down, but we have a coding job and data entry that I applied for. I hope you get it. Please, Abby. I was told that I might get a senior position, which doesn't actually exist for my clinic yet. But they might make it for me. Which mostly just means a raise and I keep doing what I'm doing. Fuck, I actually have a cousin taller than me. He's 7'7". Hey, Hawkblue, I gotta meet somebody else, sorry. Coco. You know what? I wonder if you're too tall to ride some of the rides at Disney and that's why you don't want to go. Hi X, I almost called you Hedgehog. not carry-on luggage, thank you. You can't even carry me across the room. Disney isn't worth it. I want to go to Universal. I want to see the Jurassic Park shit. You went twice, I went once. I want to see the Star Wars stuff, then I want to go and see the dinosaurs, and I want to... Is Disney worth it? I only went the one time. I had fun, but I didn't pay for it. So I don't know. I don't remember you picking me up and carrying me across the room. I remember you dropping me and I almost died because it was a 1,000,000-mile drop. I was really upset. I want to go see the dinosaurs. I want to see Jurassic Park and the Jurassic Park ride. Either one works. I've been called Hedgehog more than I've been called X. I'm gonna call you Hexhodge. No, I'm not gonna do that. I didn't drop you just like a weird. You don't own a step stool. Why would you need one? Rude ass. Why? Yeah. Why? You don't need one. You don't have one. I want to go to Six Flags over Atlanta. The last time someone fell right. Ah. Yes, I just asked why you would need one. You're 6'7". Why do you need a step stool? I wonder why I would need one. I feel like everybody would ask you to just grab stuff and not actually use a step stool to get it themselves. I want to go to... I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of like roller coasters and stuff. I guess I had fun when I went. I'm not there enough for you to justify buying a step stool, Hawkblue, and I'm not 4'3", I'm 4'10". Why do you want me to be shorter? Like, why? One of the cool things at Disney was they have the skeleton of the Carnotaurus. Step stools are like $4. That's $4 you don't have. You're as tall as my cat. Your cat's 4'10". That is a massive cat. Where did you get that? Where did I get one? That beautiful. I paid someone to make it for me. I'm not... Hawkblue. What's wrong with you? Me? 4'10" is not legally considered a shelf? Nah. Have fun, Rads! Good luck at your job! I hope that you get the job you want! I had a nickel for the amount of people I knew who were 4'3", 4 foot something. My entire family is short, okay? I don't know anyone in my family that's like 6 foot tall at all. Like, I think we're all under 5 feet. Well, under 6 feet. You're the same size as the dishwasher. I'm leaving. that's not nice. I'm not the only short one. Actually, my 12-year-old sister came over last week, and she's taller than me now. You literally told me. Shut up. I said you weren't coming to the wedding because I didn't want you to tower over everybody that's there, because my family is short. You would have us all in front of you, and you would be like 3 people tall because of how short you are. They aren't short, they are! My family is tiny. I think my dad's not even like 5'6". You're short doesn't mean your family is. Yes, it does. You just haven't met them yet. I don't think I should introduce you because all of the women have big boobs too. That's genetic. It's okay because it's just from the beginning. can deal the most damage to Hawk? I do every time I go there. I need to fix the chat so it doesn't disappear so fast. I like it being up there for longer. Edit. I don't know. Just takes 4 business days for her little eggs to shuffle on over. Shut the fuck up. Basically, you're saying you have a dwarf family from Lord of the Rings? No! No! None of them have beards either. I mean, a while. I really don't live 700 miles away from Hawkblue. It just takes me that long to walk across the house. 11 hours. Okay, have a cuddle to protect. I can swim underwater. I can swim under the water. I just tread leaf like a boat. What? This is a... What? Drowning is not swimming underwater? Yes, it is. It's a form of swimming. I go from one point to the other. Not bears. Be nice. This is not Bully Crow Stream. I'm not wrong. I don't need to breathe. It's like saying I'm an airbender. Technically, aren't we all airbenders? You know. I don't know. I have taken swimming lessons like 3 or 4 times in my life, and I haven't been allowed to put my head underwater because of my ear surgeries. So I was nerfed. My ability to swim and learn how to swim was nerfed by the fact that I couldn't actually be taught. I have excuses and they're valid. So we can stop making fun of me today. And also, it doesn't count as swimming Hawkblue when your legs are so long you can reach the floor of the ocean over the Mariana fucking Trench. So. Earplugs for swimming. If you choke on a sandwich while watching photos, that technically means you took your breath away. I gave someone a nosebleed once. When they looked at me. Like it was like anime. It was kind of fucking funny. I don't have earplugs. I don't need it anymore. I can put my head underwater now, my ears are healed. But I'll never have the opportunity to go swimming. And now I live in the country. I could go swimming in the fucking cornfields. Or were you a Yu-Gi-Oh card because I had to activate my trap card? Hi Haru, how are you? Hey, you're using it finally? I just got it. I got the fixed version like 3 days ago. But yes, I got it. How are you doing, Zachary? I was just thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh today because I saw somebody the Yu-Gi-Oh card on a tombstone. I don't have hand tracking on this yet because I need to get a Warudo version and it's another $40. And I don't have $40 to spend on it. So I'm just gonna push off Skyward Sword stream, but I really want to do the stream with a live shooting model because my hands are stupid. And I think it would be funny, and that was the point of getting it. Plus, I want to hang out I want to play the game really bad. But I want to have the time to do it, and I have art to finish this month, so I might push it off to next month. Doing well? I'm glad! You missed the, I got the full version of it. Hold on. Hold on. Ha! I showed this off a little bit. But it's the Valkyrie version. It looks so good! For like what I paid for it, I'm really surprised. They did such a good job and they finished it like 2 months early. Oh, the only thing is that they charged me for the freckles and they're like right here. But I have the freckles everywhere. I was like, oh, okay. But I won't be using this one for a little while. I want to debut my 3.0 before I use this one too often. But everything's super shiny. I love it. The sleeves are massive basketball? I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like I don't even have a top on the side. like, oops, where's the shirt? But that's how it is on the reference sheet, so the clothes are just being held on there with like pure, I don't know, hopes and dreams and maybe some tape. Yeah, it does. It looks good. It has a lot of like movement and it still tracks even when I like turn my head really far. The weird thing is, like, I feel like the neck is a little... But that is what it is. It's totally fine. Yeah, it was Mau Mau Atelier on... Atelier? I'm not French. I don't know. But they did it on VGen. And they were, like, super communicative. And they did such a good job. Like, I'm so happy that I can finally use something that has the eye color that I've been wanting since the beginning. Like, I like the light eyes, but like the purple is also really pretty. I just like the colors that my model mommy used. Like this purple, this bluish purple on here. Like my favorite shade of purple. The like Christmas light color that burns your eyes if you look at it for too long. And then I get my cool head wings that will match the merch artwork that I got. And I feel like I think they're super cool. I love them so much. I don't want to, this doesn't have like all the things that my 2D model will have, so it won't replace it. It'll just be for like special streams and stuff, like Skyward Sword. Or if I ever convince Haku to get one, we could do Wii Sports. I feel like that would be hilarious. But he doesn't want to be a VTuber. Don't forget, Haku hates VTubers, but he's dating one. But you remind me of medieval times or biblical times. Yeah, it's based on a Valkyrie, so Norse mythology. And I'm trying to think of what all my references were. I'm a really big fan of Valkyries. I actually was originally thinking about being named Valkyrie, like that would be my VTuber name. But I could never really think of anything that would like flow that wasn't taken. So we got Kira Crow, which is fine. People call me Kira, people call me Crow. I have a split personality. It's fine. There's no alternative color variant on this, so Valkyra. But I don't want to be. Hi Yukio! I don't want to be. Like, Kira isn't the part of my name that I really like. I really like Crow. And like Valkyro, I think, was taken. And that doesn't really sound like Valkyrie. I also think Valkyra was taken. How are you doing, Yukio? But Kirikro works out because it's sparkly and it's pro. And I am getting a special design. Where did this start? It's cute. I'm good. Work lets you watch Twitch? I hope you don't get in trouble. I'm getting a special design for Kira. So Kira will be a separate entity. Almost. A separate character. Instead of the shiny version of my model. I think it'd be really bad to have it set up to where if you type Kira in the chat, it swaps the model. That would be silly. But I don't know. I had an idea for it, and then I was gonna have like a separate like thing going on, but I decided that I wanted to just not do that. Having more than one Twitter account is a lot of work, let alone like 2 Twitches or 2 YouTubes. That's too much. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna switch back over. Oh, wrong one. Can you be my Shinigami from Death Note? Or like, where are the apples? I feel like I would use the Death Note on so many people. No reason at all. I definitely don't. I mean, Light was a little fucked up, but like, he had the right idea. He was just bypassing the system. Like, we shouldn't talk about that. Anyway. I wrote something for college that was, the world is lucky I can't use the force. Dude, if I could force choke people, I would be the happiest person on the planet. Especially working, like, retail. Oh my god. Like, please, it's not my fault we don't have it in stock. Stop yelling at me! People were so rude. So many car accidents. Bad, Haru. Don't be cranky. Dark side of the force. Yeah, I mean, I would not be able to not have a, like, if you're not allowed to love as a Jedi, I feel like that's stupid. Like, you should be allowed to, like, feel emotions. I can't imagine how being in a relationship with someone would make, like, I don't get that. I don't think that the idea was fully fleshed out. Luke's order could. Yeah, and then Luke did what he did and gave up after, like, one mishap. Like, I don't get it. I would like more of the story about Kylo Ren. I feel like that whole trilogy is, like, it got fucked up. I don't know. But it should have been about Kylo and not about Rey, because I don't know what the fuck they were even thinking. Technically, Jedi could be in the Old Order, but it was so long before the movies. You're afraid to lose quickly to the dark side. I get it. I mean, I want to use Force Lightning, and I have a purple lightsaber. That sounds like... Not the new canon I'm talking, old canon. Yeah, it's stupid that they delete stuff. Like, it's already there, it already exists. Stop doing that. I went on a deep dive of Jurassic Park lore yesterday when I was trying to go to sleep. And there were, I mean, like, they're like, oh, only, like, real Jurassic Park fans would know this. And it was, like, not the casual Jurassic Park. I feel like everybody knew about the human dinosaur hybrids they tried to pass off for Jurassic Park 4 that people were like, ugh, like, why would you do that? It's gross. I mean, if you're afraid to lose, lead to the dark side. True. I mean, you can be passionate about something and be afraid of losing it without, like, resorting to, like, bad things. I don't know. old canon Luke is so much better than current Luke. It's not even close, but at least they did a decent job showing how he should be in the Kylo Ren mini comic series I got. Every time the Jedi Order banned being in a romantic relationship, they fell old canon. It's almost like good people should be allowed to feel emotions, and like having no emotions is associated with being a psychopath. But what do I know? I just watch true crime 24/7. I have the Kylo Ren comics. I spent like $50 on one of the limited edition covers, and I want Adam Driver to sign it. I'm gonna walk up to Adam Driver and be like, "Sign this for me, please. The movie should have been about you." Here's a decent example of when Jedi Religion actually went pretty bad on the Old Order. Oh? I'm curious. I would love to read that. I love Star Wars. All of the chosen ones. All the chosen in each era of Star Wars and dark side because they were victims of being used all the time by the Jedi. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the Jedi just aren't good people. I could be wrong. I just don't think that they're good. Like, look up the Jedi Covenant. Okay. Ow. I'll look it up. I'll read it. I love Star Wars. I think it's cool. It's not science fiction, it's science fantasy. Like where Star Trek is science fiction. They aren't good quote-unquote people, that was their problem. That makes sense. I don't know. Like, if your person that you love is dying and the people around you say you shouldn't even be in love with that person, then you're gonna go to the people that are like, yeah, we can help you. Like, I don't... If you just let them die, you're gonna be even more upset. I don't get it. And, like, I can see how Anakin, like, could have brought balance to the Force if they actually, like, helped him, but because they didn't, they caused the downfall. I don't know. Hayden Christensen got, like, he didn't get a chance. He could have been, like, the movies could have been so good. I don't know. What the fuck was up with Padme's outfit in the breakup scene? Like, someone please tell me why she's wearing a dominatrix outfit and she's like, this won't work out. Like, I don't understand. George Lucas is just an idea guy, not dialogue guy. Like, no. Can't write dialogue. I don't understand what the fuck he was trying to do with that. They didn't teach Christians how to properly process the natural emotions of sentience, but the issue is that the dark side is a feedback loop of negative emotion equals power equals more intense emotion, more power. I like that. There's just so much that's not expanded upon in the movies, and I feel like they, like, the new trilogy has the opportunity to, like, expand upon these ideas, and instead they just, like, poetry, it rhymes, and they do the exact same fucking movie again. I don't know. It was both puppeteer and puppet. That's good. I like that. I don't know. I feel like there's just so much you can do with the lore, and it's not necessarily, like, bad lore. It's just poorly written movies. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Episode 7 being a callback was fine, but that should have been the extent of it. Yeah, and when your actress for Princess Leia passes away, you do not reanimate her corpse through CGI. Like, that's fucked up. They could have just ended it, like, let her, like, there was almost a death scene, and then they were like, nope, pull her back in. I don't know. Bro, have you seen the new Darth Maul miniseries yet? No, I don't have Disney Plus right now. But I would like to. But also, Darth Maul was cut in half. How is he alive? Let her self-sacrifice actually be a sacrifice? Exactly. Like, Carrie Fisher deserves so much better. I don't know. It's explained in the Clone Wars. Oh, you want me to watch 100 episodes of children's TV show? I haven't even watched the Jurassic World fucking kids show because I'm just like, I guess I can find an excuse to watch a children's show. I don't know. H can do a lot for the dark side. If you watch the Clone Wars, you see what happens that he's stayed alive. Okay, Darkseid was literally held together by hatred. Hatred does fuel me sometimes, so I feel it. I would be on the dark side, most definitely. I am. I might be a nice person sometimes, but more often I'm like angry and petty and aggressive. Why my lightsaber would be it would be purple. It would be purple. I would be like a gray Jedi, probably. I don't know. I really want Jedi robes, and I want to go and I want to walk around in Jedi robes, and like, same Sith is the only choice. In KOTOR 2, you can beat Sion by convincing him to let go of his anger, and he just dies because of it. That's hilarious. I love that. Just imagine, I want to read the story in his perspective, just being so angry, and then letting go of the hatred, and like, you just, like, you can feel your soul becoming lighter and lighter, but it's because you're dying. That would be cool. And yeah, choosing the freedom of your own path, that makes sense for being a Sith. I don't know. It just feels like the Jedi were just super rigid and didn't allow for, like, anything, and it's just... like, why would anybody want to be that? You're not even a good person at that point, you're just an empty shell. Every Sith in that game was a great lesson in letting a single negative concept consume your thought. That's a game? I should play games and read the dialogue. Instead of being like, spamming A button. I'm really bad about that. Because I play Pokemon, and the dialogue does not matter. It's of no consequence to the story at all, if you read it or not. I'm trying to think. Another thing that I would love to rewrite, I really want to do a rewrite of Jurassic Park 3. Like, I feel like that would be fun. I would love to have, like, a little time to just goof off and do rewrites, like fanfictions of stories, but like rewrite Jurassic Park with a currently accurate Spinosaurus. I feel like it would be less exciting, but he can still be chased around by Velociraptors. Those are terrifying, you know. Knights of the Old Republic is considered one of the best Star Wars game series ever, and the second is considered one of the best written RPGs. Oh. I'll put it on my Steam wish list. If it's on there. It probably is. I feel like there's just so much that you can do with stories, and the, oh, it's free! Ooh. Add to library. It will take some mods for it to work on a modern PC, FYI. I have no stranger to modding. Live action Lilo and Stitch needs a rewrite. I heard live action Lilo and Stitch was an atrocity. Like, I heard it was really, really bad. It will take some, Kylo Ren is not a true dark side user. He was, yeah. Kylo Ren was just a conflicted, like, a conflicted boy who really needed guidance, and instead he got whatever the fuck Luke did. Luke tried to kill him, like, immediately, right? He was like, oh no, I need to kill this one before anything happens, and then made it worse. I don't know. I guess there was like in the deep dive that I watched yesterday, I guess there was like a Jurassic Park fighting game, which is super goofy. Kylo Ren was basically a Dark Jedi. They're never really good at the philosophy of the Sith. I just feel, I don't know. I don't know enough. I haven't watched Star Wars in a while, and I haven't watched any of the new stuff. But, like, I just feel like there's so much there that could be done so much better than it was. Like, I don't know. I feel like they botched the last 3 episodes. Like, the first episode of the third trilogy was pretty good. But then, what they did to Luke was awful. And even Mark Hamill said it was awful. And they can't redo it now. Because they don't have Leia. And, the guy who plays Han Solo, his name is escaping me right now, I'm not good with names. He doesn't want anything to do with it. He's like Daniel Radcliffe to Harry Potter, where he's like, yeah, let them start over and recast Harry. I don't want to be Harry Potter anymore. Yeah, Harrison Ford is the Star Wars, like Daniel Radcliffe is to Harry Potter. Can't believe I forgot Harrison Ford. I've seen some of the cartoons, they were weird. I feel they had a really unique art style from what I saw of them. But I don't remember watching them. He hated his character from the word go. I think none of them had faith in the project at all. I think that's what they said. It was a really, like, controversial story for the time, and they didn't expect it to do as well as it did. And the fact that it, like, was as popular as it was crazy. And then they're like, fuck, I gotta keep doing this now. I can understand, like, how awful it would be to be synonymous with something, like being typecasted, from, like, your singular role, but being so much better at other things. Like, Robert Pattinson from Twilight as Edward, like, he's so good in other stuff. I just saw Mickey 17 recently, and he was so funny in that. But you wouldn't think that with how much he hated Twilight, and how much he hated that role, and, like, what he had to play, and I don't think he did a lot of stuff after that I remember. But it's funny when they hate a story that they're super, like, well known for. But, like, Robert Pattinson also played Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter, but he's not known for that. He had, like, played in one movie. The Clone Wars micro-series was good, but the 2008 series didn't do a great job of respecting the character development of all the various characters, and drastically changed some. That sucks. Respect the source material. I'm trying to... I don't know. That's upsetting. It's really upsetting. They made Obi-Wan into General Kenobi without showing his development from his younger days. I want to know, like, because when we first introduced him, he was like super, I want to say, like, anal about stuff, and then being around Anakin as he grew along with him, he became a little bit better. But it's been a long time. I could be wrong. I would have to say, if I did have a favorite character from episodes 1, 2, and 3, it's a really hard toss-up between Obi-Wan and Anakin, but I feel like Obi-Wan's just funny. And then Anakin in episode 2 is just a little whiny. But as a younger kid, I liked those angsty guys. I really liked him. I wish Star Wars would make a cool story about a stormtrooper turned Jedi, how they teased in episode 6 with Finn, but they botched that and put Rey instead. They 100% should have gone and were teasing that with Finn. I don't understand how he could use a lightsaber without being force sensitive. I thought those were like Jedi only. Or else why wouldn't anybody just make a lightsaber? I can't think the kyber crystals would be too hard to come by. I don't know. But yeah, I agree. They completely ruined the stories. Like, they had the opportunity. Like, if I wrote it, Finn becomes Jedi, Rey goes to the dark side, Kylo goes around and turns to the light side. There's a Jedi who is really conflicted double agent, but in the 2008 series they turned him into a cocky surfer bro who just happened to be a good infiltrator. That hurts my heart to read, and I don't even know the character. Oh my gosh. That's really sad. Let's have a really cool character concept, but do nothing with it and just ruin it. But I'm a firm believer that they should have made Rey turn to the dark side, and then Kylo turn to the light side. Can I send you a couple images of him to show the contrast? Yeah, you can. You don't have to ask me permission. We're friends. I've known you for like 3 years. I have you on Facebook. Just don't send me nudes. But anyway, I'm trying to think. You're in that middle of stream, I have that vampire autism. Vampire autism. Let me in. I'm at your door, please. I'm knocking. Please let me in. I can't come in uninvited. I'm waiting. Waiting. I also, like, I understand. I wonder, like, how long it was planned that Rey was related to Palpatine. Like, I guess there's some overlap in her theme that means that it could have been pre-planned. But also, I feel like it's nicer that, that she was, like, really a nobody that could be that strong. So, I don't know, and I feel like she had I just feel like she should have been a bad guy. It all seemed thrown together at the last minute. Yeah, like, she had similar fighting styles to Palpatine, but also that doesn't even look like the same character, Haru. It looks like a completely different ethnicity. That's supposed to be the same guy? Oh my god. I haven't seen the movie Sin, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, like, you can really see my brain trying to work. I should get like I should get one of those like, the little, like, trying to figure, I don't know, the math thing that pops up whenever I'm like, thinking. That would be accurate. Just trigger it every time I'm like. He and Obi-Wan grew up together as students and they made it seem like they barely knew each other in the show. Maybe he got hit on the head hard enough that he forgot. Maybe that's their excuse. Like Daenerys. Oh, she just forgot about the Iron Fleet. Like, yes, the convenience of just forgetting something that's been incredibly important. And also them just landing a shot on a flying target, like, ages away from a boat that's also moving, and landing the first shot on that dragon. Very frustrating. Like, show writers are just stupid. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why fanfiction books keep getting turned into novels. I don't know. I learned recently that the Mortal Instruments series was a fanfiction of Harry Potter. It was actually a Ginny Draco fanfiction, I believe. And that really upsets me, because the books are so good. And, I mean, like, it's written to a point where, like, I would never have figured that out. But knowing that, it makes me upset. Star Wars have so much material from the Legend series books that they could do the Knights of Old Republic or High Republic era. But didn't they, like, eliminate a whole bunch of the canon. Also, they nerfed General Grievous, just saying. In the books, or in the movies? I feel like he died in the movies. I could be wrong on that, though. In the show, he died? Oh. I think, like, was he a human before? Like, why does he have a heart? Like, a human heart. But then, like, all of him is, like, a robot. And why does he breathe? Like, he's a robot. I don't know. I don't want to Google it. I'll just wait for Haru to reply. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, he died? That's what I think I remember. I haven't watched the movies in so long. He was organic, but got turned into a cyborg by the bad guys to be used as a tool against the Republic. Ah. So it's like body horror. He's a body horror character. I don't like that. That upsets me. That's not something that I like. I don't like the idea of people being tortured and cut apart and them being forced to do things. Ugh. Also, I don't watch the Saw movies. Also, why I didn't like... there's one of the... What are the video games with Snake in them? Specifically designed to be a match for a trained Jedi to the point where very few Jedi can even touch him. Why wouldn't they train all their people like that if they could train one guy? Or is it because he had so many arms? What are the games that Solid Snake is from? Metal Gear Solid. Why are we streaming together? Stream together should not be captured as a single browser source. Please you stream together in one browser source. I'm knocking. I'm gonna knock you up. I'm no longer knocking. Damn. I see how it is. I'm sad. You're telling me that you can't see when that pops up? He was a good warrior when he was not a cyborg? Oh, so it's all potential. Interesting. Because it was expensive as fuck? Okay, but when you're literally, like, when you own the entire fucking universe, you should have the money to do it. Or you don't pay for anything because you run everything with fear and you tell these people, you're gonna train this, you're gonna do this, or you die. And I'm sure that would be convincing. I feel like if you have enough power, you don't actually need money at a certain point. Can you hear that? Oh my god, soda on my face. I'll have to do a Star Wars deep dive. I don't think too many people hated the Jedi enough for them to go through with what is CIS? Also, what's with all the shit of there only being like 2 Sith Lords allowed? Like, how does that make sense? The universe is huge and vast, so there's no way you can only have 2 beings of the Sith at one point, and then they kill each other. That just seems stupid. Trade Federation? Oh. How the who of them? Hockley decided to stop knocking because I threatened to M-preg him. The rule of 2 meant to prevent the Sith Civil War. Gonna knock you? No, you're not. threatening with things that you don't want, so you won't do it. I always wanted to get a really stupid tattoo related to Star Wars that just said "Stop Panicking, Anakin," but Panakin, because I'm dumb, and I think it would make me giggle every time I saw it. Like, genuinely. It was a philosophy set by a guy called Darth Bane, because the Sith kept killing each other because a bunch of weaker Sith. Ah. I think that's stupid. Hey, guess what? What? God, what are you? Short? Okay, fine, whatever. He made it so there would only be 2 true Sith Lords that were the apprentice, so that the apprentice could only become the master by showing he was either strong enough or cunning enough to kill their master, thereby continuously growing stronger with each generation. So kinda like how... Hi, welcome, Nightmare. Yeah, I don't know how to set up head pads and stuff for here. For the 3D model. I don't know how to do it yet. I'll figure it out and then I'll add them to stream. So that makes kind of... So the Sith are like essentially like those birds, what are they called? I have all the brain parts when I'm streaming. But otherwise I don't have them. The shoebill storks. So shoebill storks, if they have more than 1 baby hatch, they will let them fight to the death and raise the stronger one. That's so horrible. Like, instead of like having multiple babies and feeding multiples of them, they will just feed the strongest one. Also, shoebill storks are like gross. Like, they poop all over themselves as their defense mechanism. And they're horrifying. They're like... They make me realize that I don't ever want to actually see a dinosaur. I don't know. And like their noises sound like little guns. I want to see what it eats. It's so ugly. Oh my god. There were Sith orders that had lots of members and did work for a while, but not for as long as the Jedi did. What if the Jedi are actually Sith Lords? They're actually the Sith. They're actually the bad guys. So they're like Greeks and Spartans, only the strong survives. Yeah, but Greeks had a good idea about lots of things. But I won't talk about that. That's not okay for stream. There have been lots of Jedi who became Sith. But what about the Sith that, like, won't die? Like Palpatine. Or that one guy with the really big head that we saw for 1 episode and then Kylo Ren killed him. Most of the most successful Sith were originally Jedi. They're, like, already trained. Probably. I don't know. There's literally a video here that says Shoebill Stork, the dark side of the... I wonder what it's called. That's really funny. The dark side of the sibling slayer. That's really funny. That's really funny. I'm gonna watch that later. I don't really know much about Snoke. Does anybody know? Like, why does he exist? Why was he in there for one episode to be used as like a puppet? I'm gonna touch your wings. That's inappropriate. When you have a pet bird, you should only pet their head. You don't touch the wings, they get inappropriate feelings for you, and then they won't be able to properly exist and mate with a person or an animal they're supposed to. Don't touch your bird's wings. I think he was a pawn of Sidious the whole time. I don't know. The reason the Sith exist is because of the Jedi Civil War between the Jedi and the Dark Jedi. Snoke was a bitch for all I know. That sounds right. Awesome. Your name is Darth Vader. That part always cracks me up. Like, oh, did you think of that all by yourself, Palpatine? But, like, Snoke, Sidious, and Maul is kind of interesting. But, like, all of them are so goofy and edgy, like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, if any... Maul had a fucked up life. Is he, like, an alien with red and black skin, or are those tattoos? Hopefully that's not racist. You're winging it. I'm gonna hit you with my wings, and then you're gonna fuck off. Yes, we know Hawk Blue. Sidious raised him to be a living weapon in the original canon. They were tattooed off. Maul has the coolest design. I am Sport. No, you're not. You're Bort. Like, Darth Maul had one of the coolest designs, and then they killed him off. And that's why they brought him back. I was summoned with my word. Oh, how's your boyfriend? I heard that you and Hero were getting along really well in Tamagotchi life. Darth Maul was a victim of the Night Sister, or from the Night Sisters. I don't know any of this stuff. At all. Also, if Hawk Blue is forcing people to come here, I'm going to go over to his house, punch him in the nuts, and then leave. Just saying. You can't punch. I can punch! I can punch really hard. I can also kick really hard. Okay, you know what? I am back on YouTube. Hi, Sport! Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over there and I will kick you in the nuts. Because I know I can kick that high. Technically magic does exist, but it's just the force being used in a certain way. I mean, that also makes sense. I can kick that high. It's like 5 feet for you. I can kick over my head. So I'll stand on the step stool and I'll kick over my head and I'll hit you in the fucking nuts. Yeah, I can. I proved it at work recently. Why? Because I think it's funny to show people how high I can kick. Stop it. You can hardly put... You can kick 4 feet tall. I can kick higher than 4 feet. Thank you. Hawk Blue. I'm going to throw you out a window. Thanks. You finished your drawing? Post it in the art chat. I'm scared of ants. I won't fight one. I'm terrified of ants. I don't like them. Go away. There's an interesting case where a black ant was corrupted by a Sith and used Sith alchemy to become a Sith. That's really cool. I have not gone into a deep dive into the Star Wars lore. Probably be like Dark Souls boss for you. Oh my god. No, we're not coming to my stream to bully me. That's not fair. I'm just here to talk. You've been mean to me all stream. His name was Gorbno. The best way for me to talk is getting me to talk about Star Wars. Here's the Dark Souls music when Crow goes against an ant. Hawklu, I have a movie for you. We're gonna watch it the next time I'm over. It's called, what is it called? Having my geriatric moment. Give me a second. Hold on. I see how it is. You don't want me here. I'll leave. Oh, you're not required to be here, sport. I appreciate you stopping by, though. Tell your boyfriend I said hi. What is it called? Old Boy. We're gonna watch Old Boy. There's a line in that movie where one of the main characters says when you see ants, it just shows that you're lonely. He was like old men. He's actually a Korean man, and he's got crazy hair. And I don't know why it's called Old. I think it's Old Boy is related to the school that he went to as a kid. I think it's related to something in the past. Actually, it has nothing to do with the age of the character. That's racist. Is fishing on? No, it's not. I didn't turn anything on. I'm sorry. This was just a lazy quick stream where I was like, I'm just gonna show the 3D model. Warbnull looks really cool. I want a full armor outfit. That would be really cool. The Night Sisters is a full planet of women with a couple of men, and only the men trying to fight each other in order to have the opportunity to become a Sith. That reminds me of that one episode of Futurama with the snoo. The Amazon. I'm gonna make you watch Old Boy, and it's gonna make you really uncomfortable, Hawklu. But I don't know if you. No comment. I'm gonna make you watch Old Boy, and it's gonna make you uncomfortable once we get to the end of it. His saber was huge, and it had a hidden second emitter in the hilt. Oh, so he was overcompensating. I get it. Same thing as driving a big truck. I kid. I do have to say that I think that my favorite character design is Ahsoka. And I was really happy that they made a show about her, but I haven't heard if it was good. Hot woman where? I don't see a hot woman. You? Where? I'm not here. No, he was just legitimately that big, fucking big dude. He's a big ass weapon. Yeah. I'm small, so I like to be close to listening to make sure you're paying attention. I like that I can do the teacup. Okay. So, technically, if Darth Vader killed Palpatine, and then after that the Sith were destroyed, does that make him the strongest one? Since they don't continue after that? And then wouldn't, like, the next cycle, the next generation, if they did pop up, wouldn't they, like, be weaker? Is that how that would work? Have fun opening your packages! I wish I had a package, but unfortunately I am a woman. Darth Vader was canonically 80% as strong as Sidious in Episode 6. How strong is Sidious? How did Sidious die? Oh! And Dark Plagueis is who I'm thinking of. I don't know, they have such silly names. I enjoy them. Plagueis was cool. I'll have to look into it. I don't know any of their stories at all. He was Sidious's master. This is all I can see when I try. We didn't see that. There's a whole novel about Plagueis. Is it canon? Is it still canon? Should we even care what Kathleen Kennedy has to say about it? Serious question. Because she stepped down, right? I think she's gone. I don't think we have Kathleen Kennedy. I think she was considered to be a big issue with it. I don't know. Short? You're short. Fuck you. Why? Is that all you do? Is you come here and you say short? Haku wished to see was short, so this is what he would see. He was technically alive in episode 1. Sidious kills him after he becomes a Chancellor. Who's Sidious? Oh wait, is Palpatine Sidious? Am I crazy? Am I dumb? Did I forget what his name was? I feel like I always forget that Palpatine's not Darth Palpatine. And would Luke and Leia both have become Jedi? Wanna know what Palpatine's first name is? Oh, I know it. Oh no. I can't remember it. What is it? I'm gonna be so mad when you say it, because I know it. Sheev, yeah, I knew that! Ah! There's a guy on YouTube that makes videos about Star Wars, and he goes by Sheev. I knew it was Sheev. Gosh dang it. I'm mad. Most powerful Sith up to the Sheev. That's so close to Sheen. But again, I don't think that George Lucas was that good at coming up with shit. Like, Obi-Wan Kenobi going by Ben. I think that's something that also bothers me about Dune, is that you're on this alien planet and your king is named Paul. Like Paul. Okay. Nothing crazy, it's just Paul. I haven't actually read Dune. Or well, I watched it on my way to Massachusetts one time. But I didn't even finish it. And I was just, like, Paul Atreides. Atreides is a cool name. Paul? Like, nothing against that name specifically, just, it's not very royal family to me. Royal space family. I have to reread the Kenobi novel, but I think it explains why he calls himself Ben. Like, Kenobi is a cool name. Obi-Wan is a cool name. Ben? I'm also, like, biased towards the name Luke. I really like the name Luke. I just realized it was George Lucas, and the main character's name was Luke. Why did he do that? Hi, Zeptocode! But yeah, everyone knew General Obi-Wan Kenobi. He was legit famous. Also cute. A very cute guy. Not going to lie. Might be cute. I think he's still cuter than Hayden Christensen. So how are you doing, Zepto? We're just talking about Star Wars. I'm trying to move it. Clicking the wrong buttons. I'm trying to think. And that's dangerous. having brain farts. I'm teaching her Star Wars. I feel as though I should know more. My dad is a college professor, and growing up, he was such a huge-ass Star Wars nerd that he literally had a nameplate above his door that said The Dark Lord. And he would teach. It's so fun, because my dad is like the least edgy person in the world, so I don't know why the fuck he chose The Dark Lord. But, and then he would, like, use a lightsaber as a pointer for his lessons, which is, it's so silly. It's so silly. He's an electrical engineering professor, and he did that shit. And I guess, like, as a professor, like, you just do whatever the fuck you can to keep people entertained, and I'm sure that, I don't know, I get it's hard to keep people to focus when you're talking about circuits and shit. I've been a Star Wars nerd since I was a kid. Episode 2 was oddly my first name. So, oddly your first. So, funny story. My mom asked me what name I suggested, or what name I would suggest for my baby sister. And I was 4 years old. And I was like, you should name her Leia. I'm good, how are you, Zepto? Hi, Deadpool, how are you doing? I'm good. I told my sister, my sister named me. I'm the oldest sister. Why not too good? I'm sorry. Thanks for the egg. I don't know how to make them work with the 3D model yet. Why not? Is everything okay? I'm sorry. I hope you guys feel better. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got stitches last week too. Well, almost 2 weeks. I'm glad, like, everything good? I was told to, because mine's also on my face, I was told to use the antibiotic ointment every day for 2 weeks and then switch over to Vaseline and it'll help minimize the scarring. So just keep it, like, moist. Moist. In my... Oh, I'm sorry. Being lonely sucks. I feel that. I hope you guys feel better. Thanks for the egg pie. I don't have any redeem set up because I don't know how to do it with a 3D model. How are you doing? Well, for the stitches, everything heals. You'll have a cool scar. That's kind of how I have to see it, because mine's also just on my face. And... yeah. It's... Whoops. You just have to think, like... you can just say, like, if anybody asks me where the scar came from, I'm gonna say I got attacked by a velociraptor. You can just make up some goofy-ass story and not tell people what really happened, because that's what I'm gonna do. You're sick again? Are you taking vitamins, Pie? You need to. You shall be known as Darth Crow. Now rise, do what must be done. Mistress Darth Crow, show no mercy to the tall ones. I'm gonna cut off their legs with my lightsaber, and I'm gonna make them hobble around on their knees. Severe sinus infection? Bro. I'm going to yell at you. Don't... Take care of yourself. Yep, are you eating soup? Welcome back, Peace. I'm gonna beat you up. No more sick. Get better. Drink pie. Drink pie? Drink orange juice. Have soup. I don't really know how to help a sinus infection. I haven't actually had one of those, knock on wood. I just have every other infection possible in my fucking head. Look at my shirt, it's my dog. Uh-oh, how do I get this to rotate back up? Oh well. can see my butt. Don't tell Aqua. Want to see what Plagueis Masters look like? Yeah, of course. I want to see how weird they are. I want to see the weird ass character designs. There were a lot of really weird alien designs in Star Wars. I can't really complain about the diversity. Except maybe too many too humanoid looking ones. You think they were like, we can't let this four-legged creature have... Oh, my VTube studio crashed. Hold on. Oh, he looks like a bug. Interesting, interesting. Why do so many... Well, I guess because they're in space and they don't have oxygen, that makes sense. There was a hut, Dark Jedi. Bro, you got a flat booty? No, I don't. I got a big ass. That's one thing that I can say. My ass is not flat. It may look like it on this model. I haven't looked. But I don't have a flat butt. I can guarantee that. What was I saying? A hut bridge, how would it move? Like, I feel like a hut could not be fast. There's no fucking way that it could, like, move. Did you eat something before stream? I did. I made broccoli alfredo with chicken. I'm gonna look at it. You can't even see my butt. It looks flat there, yeah. I'll have to ask him for a booty upgrade. Did you eat? I can't get it to center. I can affect the lighting. I'll be like, hey, can you make my butt bigger? Please, it's a 3D model. I need to have an ass. I don't know how to get it to rotate the way I want to. You just woke up? Well, make sure you eat breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Coffee and cookies for breakfast. You should have eggs. You need your VTuber model to have a BBL? I'm gonna say this nicely, Haru, but you give me the vibes of somebody that's very flat. Even if you did have a butt and boobs, I feel like they would be, like, small. The huts were a species of incredible warriors and conquered the space that they still control today. But they look like slugs! How are they so strong? What special powers do they have? I wasn't serious. You're the first one person I watched since I woke up. Oh, good morning! They are, and money. Their bodies are all muscle. Are they slimy? I'm just curious. Also, how do they reproduce? I don't want to think about them reproducing. But, like, do they lay eggs? Or, like, how does... I don't want to know. I don't know why I'm asking these questions. I'm just curious. I don't understand. I don't understand how it's... I don't know why I want to know. I think I'm out of drink. Damn. I know there was a hut baby and, what wasn't one of the missions getting it back to the huts? But like, are they hatched? Do they hatch out of eggs? Are they are they male? Like what? Are they like platypi? The original Star Wars scene Jabba Hutt was human, but they deleted that and made him a slime monster. Yeah, I don't know, that scene with Slave Leia's something. It's very cringe. I think they hatch from eggs. Okay. That somehow makes it slightly better. I just don't want to think about a live birth hut. I don't know. It sounds horrifying. I don't know. I was a really big fan of Padme growing up, and the Queen Amidala outfit with like all the red and like the red lipstick was like a dream cosplay. I wanted to dress up like her, and my mom bought me a doll of her. Like, I love Queen Amidala. Like, 10 out of 10, gorgeous character design. And like, I still would love a cosplay of that, but I hate that I'm so short because it makes me feel like I can't cosplay shit. But I feel like I could just make Hawkly dress up however the fuck I wanted. Oh, hi, Swain, thank you! I feel like I could like make Hawkly dress up however I wanted and scale up, and then I would like normal size and he would like huge. But I don't know. I would love to cosplay as Queen Amidala. Like, genuinely. I can't really think of any of the other Star Wars like characters that I would want to be. Ahsoka seems like too much work. I don't know. How are you doing, Schwain? We're just yapping about Star Wars for a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. And like, there's like the black version of the dress from the end of episode 1 that I was like, I didn't like as much as the red one. It's vibing hours until I have work tomorrow. Ooh. Well, I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Kinda sucks you have to work on the weekend, but I hope it's a good day. I don't work tomorrow. I have to stream all day tomorrow. I got invited to a collab, which is exciting. And I have to download the game, and then I gotta do art in the morning. Which I still don't know how I'm gonna... Because it's like... I guess I can... If I sit like this, I guess my wing will only come apart of it. But I can't toggle the wings off and on. And I feel like it's so small. Like, I'm just blocking so much. At least this is like showing me what I need for my 2D model. To rotate like this, and then we can watch it together. Have you played the game before, or are you going blind? I have not played the game before. Rip the wings off, glue them back on. No, don't touch now! So if you were part of the Sith Order, what color would you have? Red, blue, or yellow, orange, or black? Color for what? Like the lightsaber, or for like robes and stuff? Jingle your keys in my face. It doesn't really work in this outfit. Hold on. Anyways, the model's really pretty. Thank you! This one has jiggle physics. Anyway. Outfit change. Yeah, this is the actual outfit. This is my 3.0 that I'll have a 2D model of. And I just wanted to get it as a 3D model because it would be fun. Respectfully woke. Yeah. I wonder if... Look, you can see my butt here. I shouldn't have that on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned. Lightsaber. I want a purple lightsaber. I want to be like... Not enough jiggle, 2 out of 10. I'll tell Smooth to ramp it up for the 3.0. I want a purple lightsaber. Purple or white? The black saber is a specific one, right? Respectfully, well. Jingle, jingle. Hi, I like how Bort comes back for the booba. I see how it is. Scale of the dragon. Look at how sparkly my eyes are. The dark saber refers to one saber. Is it the only black one? That's the question. The black one was the dark saber in different canon. The old canon dark saber was much cooler. If white is light side, white is a healed kyber crystal, right? I could be a... I like the idea of healing, because the crystals are red because the crystal is bleeding, and the white crystal is because you healed it, which is why Ahsoka has lightsabers, right? I don't know. It's a purified red crystal. So the yellow is for knowledge. Green is good with the Force, or strong with the Force. I forget what blue is. Purple was, I know purple was like made for Samuel L. Jackson because he was like, I will only do it if you give me a fucking purple lightsaber. But like also felt because purple is the best color. So blue is combat. What's orange? But with like when I do color like lore or stuff, I always want things to be like in between. I have never watched Star Wars or Boba Fett. I got no idea. Join the Discord. We'll have a Star Wars day once I get Disney Plus. The orange is fake? Well, what about pink? What if I want to make up my own lightsaber? I don't know. If I had to have one, I would want either purple or white. Rare pink is rare, like medium rare, like your steak. Technically, you could get any color. Yeah. I feel like it should be like a spectrum. Steak is mid, orange is gray Jedi. Orange is neutral, morally gray, at least that's what Google says. Okay. But wasn't that what purple is? There are silver lightsabers? I hiccuped like 3 times. I would really like... I don't know. The purple ones are so pretty. I like purple lights. Purple lightsabers that you have light control, light and dark side. Okay. I did find a video on YouTube about the current canon of the colors, but I can't think of what it is right now. I think I looked into it recently, because weren't we gonna do like Were we gonna do something Star Wars related? Or maybe I just got obsessed with it for a hot minute. I think I did. I think I had a moment where I had like the hyperfixation on Star Wars. And now it's on Harry Potter, unfortunately. My hyperfixations change, like, weekly. I can't look at anything related to Legend of Zelda, because I don't want any of it spoiled, because I actually want to play the games when I actually get to it, and we're not going to talk about me stopping playing games in the middle of them. Mace Windu was known for his use of inner darkness in service to the light, so I think Purple is connected to that. So then he should have, like, talked to Anakin. I blame Mace Windu for everything that happened in Episode 3. He should have, like, actually counseled Anakin. The only orange saber is the Dark Jedi from the Ahsoka show. Which that would make it canon then, because the shows are, like, considered canon. Like the real canon, quote unquote. I can't, I feel like I had a thought, but it's gone. I do have a forgot counter. Forgetting the forgot counter is crazy. The only 2 people who had a purple lightsaber were Windu and Darth Revan. Oh. He was the one that told that he was on the council but not given the rank of master. True. There are a lot of different fancies about what would happen if different people taught Anakin. Yeah! Like little fan theories. And I don't know, like, I understand that Obi-Wan did it for Qui-Gon Jinn. Also, like, he didn't want to do it, and he wasn't on his side, so I feel like he wouldn't have taken it as seriously. Like, Mace Windu should have just done it. Be like, oh, your Padawan is very conflicted. I can help. And then taken him for a little bit. I don't know. And Anakin never got to be master, but he still trained Ahsoka, right? so I don't know. I don't know a lot about Star. This is making me realize that I don't remember a lot. He was only knighted and he wasn't ready for a student and he got in over his head. But the fact that Ahsoka is like one of the few people that lived means that he did a good job training her. So, I don't know. And both of his kids survived. So, I mean, he did some good. It's just, I guess we all know what it's like to be angry and upset. Ahsoka was assigned to him in the hopes he would grow up while he taught her. And then took the responsibility to train Padawan. Okay. But to be a master, you is put on the council. He specifically taught her to defend herself against the clones. He didn't know. Thanks for the follow, Vortex! Ahsoka was a tool to keep him in check and not turn to the dark side. Yeah. To be a master, you have to successfully train a Padawan. And Ahsoka quit, if I remember correctly. Ahsoka was never knighted, so it didn't count. Okay. Because Ahsoka like ran off, right? Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't watch it, but I know like some things happened and she was upset and she defected. And she wasn't there when Anakin became Darth Vader. But she finds out later. That makes sense. How are you doing, Vortex? I'm just thinking, like, she got falsely accused, and even though she was proven innocent, it took her faith in the Order too much. I mean, I feel that being falsely accused and having people believe horrible things about you is crazy. Like, that doesn't feel good. And you wouldn't want to be, like, friends with those people anymore. I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm gonna... It's so, like, shiny outside. The Jedi Order just sounds like a mess. Honestly. Like, I don't know why anybody would want to be part of it. Because you can also learn the Force without the Jedi. Hold on. I sneezed so hard I fell over. Please context, we're talking about Star Wars. Nothing too crazy. I don't remember a whole lot of the lore, we're just yapping about it. Order around the time had their heads too far up their asses. Yeah. That sounds about right. Cool, yeah. I'm learning. I have, the material and the pattern to make Jedi robes. I was gonna make them for my dad. And then I got overwhelmed and didn't make it, because it was a big pattern. But I still have the material and stuff. Hi, my name is Yeet God the Almighty, because every other name I wanted was taken, so you can call me Yeet or Mighty. Hi Yeet, how you doing? The lore, guys, the lore. We're learning about the lore. The lore. I could talk about Game of Thrones lore like no one's business. But I'm not well versed in Star Wars anymore. Personally, I really like. Oh, there was not so great time where the Jedi could hold hereditary titles called Jedi Lord. Oh, why is it like not so great a time? So, like, with Game of Thrones, I really like that it's, like, super, like it's actually based on real life in some aspects, so it, like, feels really grounded. Do you know anything about Marvel? I know some. Not much. I really liked Marvel. Hi, Second Dan, how are you? So, my favorite superhero is X-23. What about you? What about you guys? It was during the Republic, Dark Ages, the Sith were around, and basically everything was shit. That makes sense. I don't feel like the Jedi are just shit. It'd be nice if they, like if maybe if they were better, things would actually be peaceful and good. I'm good, thank you. It's funny how Twitch Mobile makes links not work sometimes, like that Discord link. Oh, I'm sorry. Try. I think I have a different one. Here. Jedi were like, okay, y'all can't handle your own shit, so we're gonna run things for a while. No! You're close to 400 subs. You got this? Yeah, I saw. I got like 393. That's what it was the last time. I'm really excited. I haven't made any content for YouTube, though. Which is why I'm trying to stream on YouTube this week. I don't know what to put for tomorrow's like art stream for the thumbnail. The Supreme Chancellors around that time were almost exclusively Jedi. I'm trying, like, why would the... I don't know. I can't even think of, like, why the Jedi would even be in charge of things. If they're completely blind to the Sith. Like, what good are they if they can't actually help when you need them? And then, like, you can't have emotions, so you're kind of a dick. And the more I think about them, like, the worse they are. Yeah, we just had to. We just had to take control and take all your money, and you send us all your taxes. But we're doing it for your own good, because we're the strong ones. They just had to. Like, I can't really, like, I feel like there's just not really a system that works for controlling people, honestly. Or, like, keeping the peace in order. Everybody wants to fight. I don't know. I don't know enough about this, honestly. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think that Star Wars lore is cool and interesting. There's a lot to it. The Sith are more of a public get about that time, 1,000 years before the prequel trilogy. It's a long time. The Sith are thought to have been wiped out. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. That was just when they went down to just 2. So they hadn't waited. Interesting. I don't really know. Like, it's... Hold on. I'm gonna switch back to knife. It became more of a poison than a wildfire. I just feel like the Jedi are weird. Like, we all think that we want to be the Jedi and be the good guy. But all their rules are stupid. That's all I really have to say about it. I'm kind of, like, losing my train of thought. I don't know what I was going to talk about. It's just, it's gone. It's over there. Bye. I like how I can get my bottle stuck. Well, I can say. But you know stuff about Marvel too, right, Haru? Or is that 102 times? Did somebody inflate those numbers while I was off stream? We haven't even been tracking that. I did not reset the counter. I didn't do anything with the counter. Ah! depending on the topic. I don't know. I know about the X-Men, and I know X-23 is my favorite. What's up Twitter? So, have you heard about the lore about Mandalorian warriors between Jedi and Mandalorians? I have not. So, constitute another. No! I don't remember us ever using the forgot counter. I don't understand how we got to 102. Oh no, phone on 30%. No! She forgot to reset the forget counter. I don't think we ever. I don't know. When? I'm really upset that it's at 102. I don't even know how it's possible that I had forgotten 102 things. Like, anyway. Actually, I remember, Peace. I'm gonna throw you out the window. Oh man. I didn't forget. I'm not gonna say it. She forgot how much she forgot. Put me in a geriatric home, please, so I can just eat my Jello in peace. But there was a source bed. I can't. Is Thor said one time, at least you see my Twitch routine. Thanks for the follow. I love Thor. Oh my god, the Thor from, fuck, I can't, my brain. Thor is my favorite from the Marvel movies, probably, like, after the Guardians. He's stupid, he's goofy, he's funny, I love him. Anyway. The MCU Thor. I love Thor from, fuck! I started off with really liking Loki, but I think Thor just grew on me. I also like in, is it the third? No, it's in Avengers. I haven't watched them in so long. It's in Avengers when he's depressed and he goes back in time and he sees, like, whatever it is, and he sees his mom. So sad. He's so cute and he's sad and depressed and chunky and Endgame Thor, yep. Fat Thor. I don't know. Weight looks good on some people and I think that he's one of them, I don't know. Plus I really like Vikings and Norse mythology and I need to study it more. But I do appreciate MCU Thor. I did start collecting some of the Valkyrie comics just because they were on sale for super cheap the last time I went to a comic book store. Bro hates me, I love you, Hot Glue. Fuck you. You collect waifus. I'm allowed to talk about liking a mythological character that I had not tangible. I don't really know. But I've gotta end stream because I gotta walk my dog and I have to be up early tomorrow for art stream. I wasn't planning on streaming for 2 hours. That would be endgame, and that I'm still worthy, I'm still worthy. I gotta watch it again. I don't think I've actually seen it since it was in the theater. Yeah, I did see it in the theater, and I was really bad about going and seeing that, because I went with my ex all the way back then, and he had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, and then I turned my phone off, and, like, when I sat down, because I'm one of those people, and he missed the first, like, entry, like, the first part of the movie, because I could not tell him where I was sitting. He got mad at me because he missed the intro. the I'm Still Worthy thing is actually so emotional too. Yeah. Thor has a lot of emotional weight to his character, which is surprising because when you first meet him, he comes off as such a fucking meathead. And the first Thor movie was so it was so goofy. Like, what was that? Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? Like, why did they think it was a good idea to make him talk like that? I get it, but also I don't know. Early MCU was funny. It was goofy. Now it's just like they call them like Marvelisms, where everything has to be quippy and funny. That's from the comics. Yeah, but they took it out later because they realized it was silly. In the comics, he's actually closer to Ragnarok, but Ragnarok I enjoyed. I enjoyed Ragnarok a lot. The only Thor movie I didn't see, and I've tried watching it, is The Dark World. It was just not it. I don't know. The whole Jane Foster storyline after the first movie just didn't do anything for me. As much as I do enjoy the actress, Dark World was meh. Got any games on your phone? But yeah. Loki has always been a little bit better, in my opinion, and the Loki show, 10 out of 10. At least the first season. I haven't watched the second season. I watched a majority of the second season. I think I forgot. I forgot it, honestly. It just did not stick with me. And then they got rid of the Kang storyline. And then I saw they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. And I'm among the people that's kind of like, eh. Like, they're really desperate to bring back the magic of Endgame and all that. Actually, Endgame, I don't even think it worked as well as the first one, the Infinity. I can't remember the name of it. Oh my god. The 102 forgot is like, we're not counting it at all. So I think I forgot like 10 things during this one stream. Oh, Infinity War. Gosh dang it. You said it at the same time as I remembered it, Peas. I'm embarrassed. I should just stop talking. Secret Wars was much bigger than a single movie. I thought that was what they were trying to do the entire trilogy about. But it could fit if they tried. Yeah. I don't know the drama that went on with Kang's actor, but there was a lot more. I think because they had Kang defeated by Ant-Man in the first movie of the Phase 4, and that kind of ruined him for everyone. I don't know. I have not seen any of them. I did not watch Captain Marvel. I tried watching the Marvels. I didn't like that. I did like the Ironheart show, what I saw of it. That was really cute. A Kang was defeated. Yeah. And I think that, like, set it up for... Kind of set it up for failure. Like, people were like, oh, Ant-Man can handle him. Thanos in the comic is so much more insane. The only comics I've, like, actually read are the Jeff comics. Bro can't handle me? What are you talking about? I can handle you just fine. I've only read the Jeff comics. I love Jeff. He's so goofy. He's so stupid. I'm noticing a trend. Paklu, are you concerned with how much I like stupid things? Stupid and goofy. He fell in love with the embodiment of death, and that's why he wanted to wipe out half of all life just to impress her. I thought that was Deadpool. Wasn't Deadpool in love with death? I thought that was a Deadpool thing. Short stack. Tall ass. I'm pretty sure that Deadpool was in love with death. But also, isn't Deadpool canonically pansexual? Just fuck anything with a hole. Anyway. I keep forgetting that I don't have 18 plus on my streams anymore. Deadpool is omnisexual. I've never heard of omnisexual. What does that mean? Omnisexual is a sexual orientation characterized by the potential for attraction to people of all genders, where gender plays a role in that attraction. Unlike pansexuality, which is often described as gender-blind, omnisexual individuals notice and acknowledge gender and may have preferences or experience attraction differently based on gender. If only Fro would smile at me like she does at the Kingdom show. What are you talking about? What Kingdom show? What are you talking about? He can be whatever he wants to be. I wish I could be whatever I wanted to be. I like making you work your brain. What brain? The brain you rotted. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We never even watched that together in person. You don't know what kind of face I was making during that, especially when he was making on screen. That you didn't even pay attention. I was like, damn. That's ass. Anyway. I already mentioned that I could yap about Game of Thrones for forever. And we don't want to bring that up because I have to wake up early tomorrow to stream. I can yap more tomorrow while I do art. Just saying. If anybody wants to listen to me complain, or not complain, but talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, bring up Game of Thrones. Alright, I'm gonna find someone to raid. I feel like a majority of you are already a majority of you are already in Majora's streams, I'm sure. If I was to raid her. I feel like I'm gonna raid Pico. We're gonna go raid Pico and say hi. Okay, be nice to her. She's also getting a new model, and it's super cute. Well, she's not using it right now, but she's working on getting a new model. And she's super funny, and she's got a cool design coming. Her new model looks really good. Okay, have a good night. Bye.